Like y'all have with me. Yeah, which is the mark of the beast right here. Okay? You take that chip, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna be destroyed. You take that chip, and they want to bring that to America and push it on you on a mass scale, man. They're gonna use the military to do it when they stuff you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans in concentration camps. That's what's coming to America. Thus said the Bible, man. Okay? And that's why you see things going on in Venezuela. That's why you see the uproars of the people. That's why you see things going on in Brazil. It's anarchy going on in Brazil as I speak. You watch the news, you go on RTV or Press TV or Al Jazeera, you would see it, or Euro News, you would see the anarchy that's going on in Brazil. Right now on Cartoon News Network, which is CNN, they ain't doing nothing but talking about the travel ban. Is that travel ban and that wall designed to keep you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans in so you can't get away? Which one is it? That wall and that travel ban? Is it to keep you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans in to where you can't get away? Right? Or is it to keep them other nations out of it because they dropping bombs? They dropping bombs on them people over there, right? They finna do hella damage, so it's to keep them people out, right? So that's all they talking about. You know, that's all they talking about. They not showing you what's going on in the world. The rest of the world looks at America as a Satan, as great Satan, okay? Because they go around and rape and rob and murder the whole earth and take natural resources. Henry Kissinger said that in Memorandum 200 that the only way America was going to survive is take the resources from less developed countries. So that's what they doing, man. And then the scriptures tell you in Genesis, Esau, matter of fact, shall live by the sword. Matter of fact, I get it. This is Genesis. This is Genesis 27 and 40. So this right here is when Jacob got the blessing, right, from Isaac, which was YAHAWASHI, through the Most High, which is Yahawah, right? Isaac was blind at that time, and Esau was begging, right, to get a blessing. And this is what Isaac told him. This is Esau's blessing, the so-called white man blessing. This is Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword thou shalt live, right? Shall serve thy brother, Salakia. This is Genesis 27 and 40. And by the sword thou shalt live. So, so-called white man blessing, back then it was a bow and arrow, it was an actual sword, but today it's the tanks, it's the guns, it's the rocket launchers, it's the nuclear weapons, right? So Esau gonna live by the sword, okay? That's the blessing that Esau got. Japheth didn't get that blessing. So they can't be, these so-called white people can't be Japheth because Japheth is not going around doing that. Japheth is the Hawaiian Samoans and the Tonganese, okay? They found out who Japheth was, a man named by the, Dr. Sir Arthur Evans, I want to say that's his name, Dr. Sir Arthur Evans went on out in the creek and he found out who the Japhetic people was. Which were dark-skinned people. They would paint on the wall to differentiate the sexes. They would paint on the wall because both of them had long hair. They would actually paint them white and leave the other one just, you know, dark. So they would differentiate between the sexes. So Japhetic people was not so-called white people, okay? They were dark-skinned people, right? And this is this Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that's what happened, man. That's what happened after King David, right? Because you still, you know, even though Israel was broke up, Esau rebelled against Israel. Okay, you can read that in 2 Chronicles 21:8, to where Esau broke the yoke, right? You can read that over there. But Esau broke the yoke, and then we had him in slavery during the Dark Ages, so-called Dark Ages. The Dark Ages, when you look it up, it means a bad time to live, you know. And what they was doing was they were studying us over there, man. They were studying the art of how we war with each other, and then because we were warring against each other, and we was incorporating them in our armies, right, and teaching them the arts of war, so to speak, right. And then they started intermingling into the royal families who was ruling over there in Europe, and then we fell as a nation of people. But mainly that Black Plague, the bubonic plague and the Black Plague wiped a lot of Israelites out. 2/3 of Israel got wiped out, man, during that Black Plague. And then you had a big ass earthquake happen over there in Istanbul in Turkey, okay? So you had all that going on, and they was able to get up in the power, right? When we had them in slavery, and here you go with the Renaissance with Cristobal Colon, right? Who had Hebrew interpreters on the ship, and the Renaissance mean rebirth. So the Roman Empire was coming back into power, man. So they broke the yoke, man. They broke it during after King David, right? When you read 2 Chronicles, when I was telling you, they broke it during Alexander, and they broke it during the so-called Dark Ages, when we was ruling as a nation of people. And here they are today, back in the power seat. And the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are catching hell up under them because their blessing, right, was to rule for a period of time. And that's why the empire, the Edomite empire, is falling, because that's their biblical nationality. You believe in the Bible? Huh?
Well, I believe half to it and then half and half.
Well, what part of you don't believe?
I like songs.
Song? You know the Lord was a so-called black man?
Yeah, I know that.
You know that?
Yeah.
You know you're an Israelite?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
You know the so-called white man is an Edomite?
Yeah.
He's the devil that the Bible speaks of? You know he going into slavery?
Yeah.
Thus said the King James Bible. You know King James was a so-called black man? Yeah. So that's who the Lord is coming back to. That's who the Lord is coming back to save these people on this sign right here. Okay? This had nothing to do with the Quran. This had nothing to do with Kemet. This has to do with the children of Israel, which are the chosen biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. Okay? That's what this is about. And I strongly believe, according to the Bible, that the so-called white man is an Edomite and he's a devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? And the word devil means deceiver. Only a devil will put this up all over the world and say, the Lord look like this. That's straight confusion right there. Hey, I got a question for y'all. See, they don't even want to talk to me right now.
I ain't gonna do that.
They don't want to talk to me right now. Yeah. Jake scared, man. Jake got Stockholm syndrome. Right? They've been institutionalized. They've been over it so long, man. Jake don't know if he coming or going. But I just hit him with that because he was standing right there. As soon as I called the white man devil, he was ready to take off. I could see his feet. His feet was already gone, but he was still standing there. Hey, boy, I tell you, man. Well, I can say this, his mind was already running down the street, but his body was still there. I say it like that, so like it. Right? And like I was saying, now I'm finna jump to another subject, right? I'm finna get on Nate Satan and his phonies, you know, Israelite United in Christ, them phonies with Nate Satan, the devil, okay, the black devil, okay? Now he went down to Trinidad, right? He went down to Trinidad and all this self-teaching down there in Trinidad. Them guys are so basic, man. See, I don't never watch Nate say video, but I happen to go over there and watch it this time, right? The Spirit jumped on me to go over there and watch it, right? And I was watching some of the video. Now, they're elders in Israelite United in Christ, IUIC. They said, show me in the Bible to where the Sabbath is dictated by the moon. Okay. I'll show you. Then they still stumbling at the name, which they say was paid off. This Genesis 1 and let me see here.